Hey guys, what's up? Cat here, and I don't know why I did my intro like that. I've never said, "What's up, Cat here," ever. I mean, in 10 years, I don't think I've ever done that. So you clicked on this video because you're wanting to know the tea behind why I was uninvited to VidCon this year. And to be completely honest, I'm kind of with you and would like to know the details of that as well, except for I kind of already just have an idea. So I will clear up the fact that VidCon did not write me an email and say, "Cat, you are not allowed to come to VidCon." That was definitely like not the thing. And I also want to preface this with, I personally don't really care. I'm not taking this personally from like Hank and John Green, but I am taking it personally from VidCon as a whole. So I still love John and Hank, and when I see them, it's not going to be weird or anything like that. So just want to clarify, I think they're incredible and amazing, and this isn't about bad blood with them. This is what I think is kind of it's more about poor ethical choices or poor community choices on VidCon's part. Now, I'll be the first to admit, my channel's not what it used to be, you know? I know that at times I was getting a lot more views, and there's always the roller coaster of YouTube. Like sometimes you're getting really great views and sometimes they're really low. And I've been in a downswing the last year, that's obvious. But one thing I've kind of always respected about VidCon, and I've actually said this out loud to a lot of people, is that they've always been really good to their OG creators. Basically, the people who've been there from day one, which I've been there at VidCon as a creator, featured creator, since year one, and supportive of VidCon, and I've just loved VidCon every single year, and they always give me a hotel and like a creator badge, and I do meetups and panels and all this fun stuff. It's one of the highlights of my year. And I know it's the same for a lot of other creators who've been around for a really long time, and once you've been a creator in this space for like 10 years, it's gonna change a lot, and things are gonna change, and new faces and new popular people are gonna pop up, and that's okay, that's great. That means something that we believed in is growing and is huge. Wonderful. And with that comes the decisions that need to be made about which creators are gonna be featured at VidCon. So here's my perspective. They didn't want me to be a featured creator because they just didn't really see me as important to be there as someone in their content on the panels or anything like that. And like, whatever. I am bummed about that, and it hurts a little bit, but that's not the worst part of it all to me. I think that for myself and other creators that I found out weren't invited this year, that have been invited since year one, I'm not the only one. I think what they could have done to handle this better was to, first of all, not just ignore us. Like, I never got an email saying any of this stuff. I had to reach out to them myself and be like, "Hey guys, normally by now we're discussing like hotel room details and, you know, all that stuff, and I haven't heard from you. What's up?" You know, and then like a week later, I get an email being like, "Oh, unfortunately this year we weren't able to have you as one of our featured creators. However, you can buy an industry track ticket for 25% off." To which, like, on the inside, I'm just like, yeah, and you can go yourself. But it's just like, what, I don't understand, like, what world they think it's cool and community driven to take people that have been around from day one and helped make your event what it is today, this amazing fun event, and just be like, "Nope, see ya, peace, we don't need you anymore, on to more famous people." And that's just like a kick in the face, and I don't appreciate it. And I know that to them it's not a big deal because they're like, whatever, they have a million other things to deal with, and like the last thing on their mind is like Catrific, you know. But me and like these other creators that I don't want to name names because I don't want to get them involved in any drama or anything they didn't ask for, but I am aware of other people who weren't invited this year for the first time. And I think that what they could have done was send us an email, like I said, reach out to us initially and say, "Hey, so this year we are out of room for you guys with content. It just isn't the best fit anymore, blah, 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 blah. But hey, here's a full access badge. We still would love to see you here. Thanks for being a part of all of our other content over the last decade. And, you know, we hope you have a lot of fun." Something like that. Something where it's like, we want to acknowledge that you've been a part of this from the beginning, and we don't want to completely just drop you out of nowhere and like just with no explanation. And it just kind of pisses me off a little bit, and I think that it's just so anti-community, which is what VidCon claims to be. I totally, like I said, I understand. They have to make decisions. They have to draw lines. They have to say, like, these creators are going to be able to come because they really are popular right now. They matter right now. And I think that they should do that. But I think that when you've made it to be as big of a company and a success that this is, or if you've made it as an individual, or whatever it is in your career, when you've succeeded to like the ultimate success, if you're just gonna screw over the people that helped you get there and you're gonna just pretend like they didn't help you, that just really sucks. And it makes me just really disappointed in VidCon. And now it's like, yeah, I could probably become someone's +1 and whatever, but at that point it's not even about the ego, where, you know, my ego of course like hurt a little bit, but for me it's more the principle of like, I think that's really messed up that they did that, and I don't really want to be a part of an event that treats people this way and that treats people that have been so supportive of them for so long this way. I think it's wrong. I'm not okay with it. And so I knew that by making this video is probably like completely burning my bridge with VidCon, but I don't really care because it's not cool. So I won't be attending VidCon this year, and that's the truth. I think that it's lame of them, and even though, yeah, I could still go, whatever, like, I also just, I think the funniest thing about this whole thing is that they're like, yeah, for 25% off though, you can get an industry track ticket, and I'm just like, what? Like what? I'm like annoyed that I can't be like a featured creator and you're just giving me a discount. That just... Also, Kappa, he's here. He's mad too. Look at that grandpa face. Kappa says he wants to be a featured creator. He wants to be a featured creator. Anyways, yeah, that's it. So, peace out, Girl Scouts. You won't be seeing me at VidCon. So obviously you shouldn't go because I'm the only one who matters.